Hey guys, I'm Thrift Store Dave, and today I've got a very exciting different type of video. I have come across an estate lot of old Hot Wheels, Racing Champions, and other diecast car collectibles. And so I am going to be going through at first a few of the items that I've sold so far, but then also I'm going to be giving you a preview of other items I'm going to be listing in my eBay store so you can see what kind of items I found and what I expect to get from them. And if you're a collector interested, you can also see them and get a preview before I list them. So let's start with the ones that I've sold so far, and then we'll transition into what I'm about to list. Okay, so first I was able to sell a Hot Wheels Original 16 replica 1968 package car from 2014. This was of the Dodge Diora model. These were sold in what looked like original packaging along with car and pin. So as you can see, got a really nice price for that. Next, I was able to sell an old dealer promo car. This was from the 1979 Chevy Chevette series, but people would be able to go to dealers back in the day and get a model car of the type of car they were trying to sell for that year. These are very collectible. People tend to want them, and I have a ton of them. Sold my first one for 40 bucks. Next, I sold another Hot Wheels Original 16 with replica packaging for $162. This was a Camaro replica, and again, did very well on that. Next, I was able to sell a really cool European brand called Mini Champs. These are done in Europe. They are 1 to 43 size diecast, and this was an old Edsel Bermuda station wagon, new in box again. Was able to get $40 for it. So Mini Champs has got a lot of collectible cards as well. Switching back to Hot Wheels, I was able to get a really cool exclusive classic TV series, Batmobile. This was a green holiday edition one. These are very rare and coveted. Even though it was just from 2017, it still sold for $105. Was able to sell yet another original 16 Hot Wheels from 2012. This one was again one of 3,000, so it was rare and it got bid up to $145. I might have one or two left of these left to sell. And lastly, I was able to sell a first response replica car of an Illinois State Police car from 2007. These are very collectible. People love collecting police and fire. And so this was, again, new in box, so I was able to get $45 for it, a nice premium for its original purchase price. Okay, so here are some of the items that I still have to go through. As you can see, we got a lot of goodies here, boxes upon boxes. And after I can go through some of these, there's gonna be boxes again. So without further ado, I've got a Racing Champions, the Munsters car from the early 2000s. Very cool piece. This is about a $50 car. Doesn't look that special, but it's rare. Only thing that can bring its value down to $50 is the fact that the box is creased. And so sometimes if these items are new in container, but the item is creased, it could still impact its value a little bit, but I'm still hoping to get around $50 for this piece. Let's just start in the box here. This is an interesting one. It is a Dukes of Hazzard Racing Champions car. This is the Department of Sewers J-Hog car. Again, new in container. The cardboard is in decent shape. This one can go also for an average around $50. Again, give or take $10, but not a bad piece and a very interesting piece. Skipping over to Hot Wheels, we've got a couple of the Hot Wheels Nationals collector pieces. So this one is from the 8th annual convention. It's a 1967 Camaro. These go in around the $40 range. And again, I've put some box protectors on these to make sure that they stay in good shape for the person who gets them. This is one of 3,000. And so if they're limited edition and there are collectors of diecast cars out there, they usually really like these and they're gonna want the ones that are serial numbered. This one, also while not serial numbered, is rare. It's from the same convention. It's one of only 2,000. I had two of these and I already sold one for 60 bucks. So I'm hoping this one can get another 60 for me. It is a 1970 Camaro. Already up on eBay is something that is Corgi brand. So not Hot Wheels, not Racing Champions, but Corgi made a lot of different police department vehicles, replicas. And so this is a 1974 Dodge Monaco police car for the Chicago Police Department. Again, new in box. I've got it up online right now, so check out my eBay store, LC208, if you're interested. This one's from 2003, and it's a not very common collectible, so another kind of cool piece to consider. This one is in its original box. Now, I think this is one of the other types that I've sold already. These were from the early 2000s to the 2000s teens, and they were Hot Wheels brand. They were from collectors' conventions. They were very carefully boxed, as you can see. This is a box in a box. Ah, yes. So these are the replica 1968 package. They're gorgeous. This one specifically is a Beatnik Bandit, and so I believe that was a remake by one of the street routers of his time. I'm blanking on his name, but my dad was obsessed with him. I'm gonna put a subtitle of his name when I realize, and then it occurs to me later. But these are going in the 120 to 160 range, so very happy with this. It's new in box. It's serial numbered, as you can see here, out of only 1,800, and this is serial number 852. So I think this is gonna get a good return. Very excited about that. Beatnik Bandit. Gotta be careful with the box. All right, I think that's the majority of goodies from this side. Let's dig into this box, see what we have here. Some more Hot Wheels. This is an interesting one. It is a Hot Wheels metal collection. This is a Batman themed set of cars, the Bruce Wayne collection. It's new in its original box also. Retailed for 21, but I believe these go for upwards of 50. Only issue here, actually no real issues. The box is in good shape. So hopefully this is a $50 bill. Excited to see what it returns. More interesting ones here. Very cool. Another Dukes of Hazzard's piece. This is by the Johnnylightning brand. It's the original, I think they called it the General Lee. It's a 1969 Dodge Charger. Also new in its container. It's in its blister pack. I don't see online in comps this picture very commonly. I believe this is an $80 piece. So very cool, and happy to have found that and realize what value it has. Digging further, another interesting Hot Wheels one. This would be the psychedelic relics. So again, these are not made for kids. These are not supposed to be put in the crashing contraptions and machines, but these psychedelic relics are 1:64 scale. You can see the box here is damaged, so that could impact its value a little bit, but I'm hoping this is probably still a $40 set of pieces. All right. One more in this box. We have a Kinsmart Volkswagen Lupo. So a lot of cars are more popular in one continent than another, or more available in one continent than another. This is another one of those examples. I believe Kinsmart is European made. Yeah, lots of German on the back here. And so for my notes that I had, these are sold more cheap internationally, but with the shipping to get them over domestically, people pay a little bit more here because they just don't want to pay total prices as much to get them from Europe. So this might be a $30 to $35 piece. A good find also in this giant lot of goodies that I have. Let me open up our last box for today's video. Okay. And again, I have boxes upon boxes, so if you do enjoy this, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't, check out my eBay store. That way, as I have additional videos of things that I'm going to be posting, you can either enjoy this with me, or you can also decide to bid on some of these things. Oh, very cool. So this is a another police car. So this estate lot had a lot of police memorabilia in it, and it's also very collectible. This was an authentic police cruiser made by Racing Champions. Retail sticker was only $2. That could be removed carefully by the purchaser if they want to. But this is now a $25 piece. So kind of cool to uncover that. Beyond that, next we have a Ford limited edition Chicago Fire Department Jeep. So this is made by Gearbox Toys and Collectibles. So 2004, early 2000s, you can see it's limited edition to one of only 1,000. I expect this is gonna fetch a good price because of its rarity and because there are people who collect police and fire. So I'm hoping this could be a $40 to $50 piece. Next, we have another annual collector's convention piece. So this is a yellow truck. It's a 1956 flash cider, one of only 3,000, but it's not one of 2,000. So it won't fetch the 60 bucks that our other car fetched, but this could fetch $30 to $35 perhaps. Again, to the right person. So very nice piece there. And then let's see, a couple more pieces and then we'll call it a day. We have this one here, another Hot Wheels. And interesting, it is, I've never seen anything like this. It's a purple bus. This also came from the Redline Club, okay? So this is a special subset to those who don't know. Most Hot Wheels cars in their time were white wheeled cars. You'd see a white around the rim. These are Redlines, and so they're more rare. And so they came up with a club of Redline cars that are even more rare and desirable. And this is limited edition out of 3,586 pieces, and it's only serial number 329, so it's a low number. So very cool piece, hoping to fetch maybe $50 for this one. Last piece for today is a Racing Champions piece. And it's another General Lee piece. So I don't have this one in a special cover, so I'm just gonna kind of show it to you in the bag. I want this protected, but it's another General Lee piece. Now, depending on its edition numbers, this one's from 2002. I'm gonna do some homework and see if it's limited or less rare. The other one was worth 80. I suspect this might be worth a little less, but it's still a cool piece to a niche collector. Maybe $20, $30, we'll see what it goes for. So to see other things I have in here and other goodies in boxes to come, again, you're gonna have to like my channel or like my video, maybe subscribe. And then in the coming weeks, I plan to list a few more of these items while right before I list them and while I'm listing them. So again, a little bit different from my typical items, but I'm trying to expand my horizons and learn about new things. And this was a great lot of things to get such an acquaintance. I'm very excited about it. Thanks again for watching. I'm Thrift Store Dave, and I'll see you again next week.